Good morning, Panzers. It's Tuesday. So, did you guys watch the blood moon thing? I was gonna watch it here, but it was really overcast and the sky was completely black. Like, there were no stars, there was no moon, there was nothing. So instead I watched it on the NASA live stream, which was pretty cool. Although, you know, not as cool as it would have been to actually watch it happen in the sky. So, Phoebe, I am glad to hear that you didn't feel I was being condescending. I appreciate that. It's hard to know, you know? It's hard to know whether you're being helpful or rude sometimes, which sounds strange, but is true. You know, I'm uncomfortable trying to offer advice or be helpful about situations that are not actually my experience. Sometimes you can extrapolate from your experience to something that someone else is going through, even though their experience is different from yours. But you don't want to do it in a way that makes it seem like they are idiots or like they don't understand. And yet at the same time, like sometimes, as you say, it's really helpful to have somebody remind you of something even though it seems really obvious. Like, it's really useful to have somebody mention it to you, just to like bring it to your attention again. Kind of in that vein, as you guys may remember, I mentioned that my goal for this year on the collab was to be more forthcoming about myself, about how I'm doing and how I'm feeling and stuff. And I told you guys that I was going to be starting counseling, that my doctor had recommended that I see their in-house counselor. So that was a few weeks ago, like, I don't know, a couple months ago, I guess now. So that's over. My counselor and I recently parted company by sort of mutual consent. He was a good guy and everything, and I'm sure that he helps a lot of people, but he didn't really do much for me. I think the problem was that the kind of thing that he is trained to do was just not really what I needed. He's a counselor, right? And so he's trained to provide people with coping techniques. And I've been dealing with anxiety literally my entire life. So I've already kind of learned the basic coping techniques that he was trying to teach me because I've been doing it for the last, 30 years. So it just wasn't really going anywhere. But he did give me things to talk about whenever I next go to the medical doctor, which I don't know when that will be. I don't have an appointment scheduled or anything like that. So I don't know what's going to be happening there, but that's just sort of an update, I guess. I don't know. I realize it's not really that interesting, but like, I sort of feel like every once in a while, like maybe every couple of months or so, I should just sort of mention if something like that is going on, because like I say, I'm trying to be more forthcoming instead of just saying, oh, I'm fine all the time, because I feel like communication is important and it would probably be good for me to do because I tend to not. So that's what's happening with that. So I hope everyone's week is going well, and I hope you guys got to see the blood moon if you wanted to do that. I hope that your skies were clear, or that you had a good internet connection and you could watch the live stream. And don't forget to be awesome.